What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about the best investing and breaking news with everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today, we're still talking about Solana because Solana is still holding strong at $174. And as the market takes a slight dip and a slight breather, Solana just doesn't seem stoppable. It is, in fact, unstoppable. Why is that? Well, we're going to check out an article to explain maybe what's pushing this price higher, and also share with you some FUD around Coinbase versus the SEC. After that, we're going to be looking at the charts to seeing where we're headed. So before we begin, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, but more importantly, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts after the video. So let's begin. So yes, Solana this morning, and right now it's 10:24 a.m. Pacific time, around 6 a.m. my time, I noticed that Solana was around $147. Now, I missed that time to buy the dip because I was extremely tired, but just like that, it went straight up back to its original price at $170. Now, what I think is going on is that people really are catching on to the narrative that Solana is going to be the next new Ethereum killer, and that this is going to be the next Solana summer. So Solana, I think, will do very well during this bull cycle. And so I want to share with you an article from Market Insider that stated investors plowed a record 13.2 million in Solana-backed products last week. The investors piled a record amount of money into altcoins last week, and Solana's SOL token was the biggest beneficiary, according to CoinShares report on Tuesday. A record 13.2 million flowed into Solana-backed investment products in the week up to September 3rd. The data showed total assets under the management in the token are now 44 million, up from just 15 million from the previous week, marking an increase of over 190%. A series of upcoming upgrades to the likes of Solana, Cardano, Polkadot blockchains, along with a resurgence in the demand for non-fungible tokens over the past couple months, have driven investors into the tokens associated with these networks. So DeFi is becoming the new hit, the new popularity, and obviously NFTs have kind of helped spark that, but we can all say that Ethereum was obviously the one that helped gain interest into these new DeFi networks because, you know, all these other coins, as much as they are amazing and as much as I'm bullish on them, DeFi coins and DeFi networks is what everything's built on. So that's why I rather invest my money onto DeFi blockchains, because they're like the headquarters. They're like the Microsoft, the Apple. And then if you build apps on the Apple Store or on the Google Store, they're just apps. You know, you're investing in those small companies, but really you should be investing in, you know, the top companies. So that to me is Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Polkadot. But right now we're focused on Solana because right now it is the horse that is leading this charge. But as much as there's that much interest, there's also a lot of FUD. So the reason I'm sharing this, and you can go ahead and watch this video yourself, it's on CNBC. Jim Cramer talks about the Coinbase versus the SEC, because overnight, Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, stated that the SEC was threatening to sue Coinbase because of their lending platform and yield farming. So, and this is regarding the USDC. So apparently, when Coinbase or any other platform decides to issue return for yielding or lending your money, you get a high interest rate in return, which is either 2% to 4%. Either way, it's more than what banks and institutions are offering. So with that said, the SEC found that that was not cool. But Brian Armstrong was pretty much stating publicly on his Twitter page, which you can find online, is that he's been constantly trying to reach out to the SEC and they just don't respond. So the SEC, not really much Gary Gensler, who is the head director of the SEC, but people within the SEC are just not communicating and they're just attacking Coinbase, Uniswap, XRP. So with that said, don't let FUD like this correlate to your decisions, because FUD like this happens all the time in this space. And if you're new to the space, this is nothing to be afraid of. Yes, regulation is coming. Yes, the SEC is unavoidable. But think about Facebook and all these other internet platforms who are still consistently going through scrutiny with the SEC and with the government. They constantly go through these battles. So don't expect this to end anytime soon. This could be an ongoing battle or war going on. But anyways, moving on. Don't let that FUD spread around, and whatever you do not sell your Solana because people are interested. So in this chart, what I'm sharing with you is that We have updated this chart. I do believe still we can reach around 203 to 216. And so right now, I started to reform the configuration of the charting, and I started to notice something, which was we could be forming a head and shoulders pattern. Right now, I formed the shoulder to the head, down below to form the right shoulder. Now, this is just a projection, because right now, the green candlestick could be breaking out of this triangle, but it could bounce. It could go into this wedge and then bounce either up or down. And, if this were to bounce down, we can either see a rejection here at 136 as a support level, or we could even see a rejection here at the 102 level. Again, these are great buying opportunities. I would not see this as a point of selling. Do not sell your Solana. Institutions are interested in your Solana, so don't do it. This has more promise than I've ever had with Cardano or Ethereum in terms of DeFi networks, DeFi blockchains. So because it's third generation, Cardano second generation, Ethereum's first generation. So after each generation, technology gets better and better and better. Am I right? So what I think could happen is that we could actually, if we don't even form any movement, we could actually be trading sideways for a while, right? And that's okay. This is where I think you should, put either $20, $100, either each day or every other day, but to basically dollar cost average, because again, you may not see Solana at these prices. And even if it drops to 103 or whatever, that's even a great deal. Always have money on the side to buy these dips. But, I just don't want you guys selling your Solana. There's so much to be built on here. I have so much faith in this, and we can only be heading to the moon from here. And just looking at the daily chart, just look how strong this is. It's just constantly a strong green candles. Now, when we see green candles like this, we should see a correction, a bit of red candles. And to be very honest, that's healthy. We want to see that. As much as I know you guys want to see it profit, we do need to see some red candles on the daily chart. And we haven't seen that yet because it's so strong. So again, don't be surprised if we test something right here, something as drastic. It could be a sharp drop in one day to 135. And again, like I said, even to 103. Do not be surprised. Or if you see a red volume sell order. Again, when you're selling, institutions are buying your Solana. Don't let them happen. And, the Security Exchange Commission, who knows what they're up to. Again, Security Exchange Commission works really closely with the banks, and the banks are centralized. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen for Solana in the next couple days? Will it be going up, going down? Give me your price targets. And also, are you planning on selling or are you planning on buying more? Again, let me know your comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Let the Solana army know what you're up to. And until then, stay bullish. This is awesome. Got a lot of faith. And be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell for new videos coming soon. And I will see you guys next time.